In this first session, you'll be introduced to the most common camera shots, and also you'll get to learn some basic editing. Any media text involves a combination of a huge number of techniques and traditions used to convey a story or narrative in a manner that an audience hopefully finds compelling. And film language is made up of visual codes and technical codes, and this is something we will explore on the course. In this first session, you will learn the most common camera shots, and you also learn how to start using the editing software. So what is film language? Well, film language is made up of camera work, editing, sound, lighting, and something called mise-en-scène, which is basically everything that you can see on the screen. Now, film language is important not just for making films, but also for other media as well, such as video games, social media, making videos on YouTube, and for documentary, and also some of the audio techniques in film you will apply to perhaps radio and podcasting as well. Okay, so your first task is to download animated GIF files of the following. You're going to need a long shot. You're going to need a wide shot, a medium shot, a medium close-up, a close-up, and extreme close-up. Next, you're going to need a high angle, a low angle, a bird's eye view, a Dutch angle or a canted angle, a worm's view, a point of view shot, an over-the-shoulder shot, and a two-shot. Next, you need to download the following camera movements: a zoom, a tracking shot, a pan, a tilt, an arc shot, a handheld shot, and a crane shot. Now you want to make sure you create a folder, and you make sure you save all your files into that folder, and you also want to rename each file. So you start off with a wide shot, so 001 wide shot, and then you finish with your final shot. If you don't have Adobe Premiere, the tasks in this video will apply to any editing software. You're going to create a new file. You're going to import your GIFs on a timeline, you'll edit your clips together, you'll add titles, add music, and export it as a video file. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is open up Adobe Premiere Pro, and we're going to make a new project, and we will call it Camera Shots Lesson 1, and press OK. Now it's really important that you choose a location, and your location should be the same folder where you saved all your camera shots. So the first thing we're going to do is going to import our shots. So we go to Control and I, or we go to File, Import. We're going to import all of our shots, and we have all our shots in here. So I'm going to look for my very first shot. I'm going to drag it onto this part here to create a sequence, and there we have our first shot. If I press play, and we can watch that shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a title. So I click on the text tool, click on the screen, and we're going to call this wide shot. Then I will change the size . Then if I press play, we will have the text over the top. I'm going to find my next shot, which is a medium shot. Now if your picture, if you right mouse click on the GIF file on the timeline, go to scale to frame size, and it should make it full screen. So I'm going to need another title. So this will be a medium shot. And I'll just move it in the corner. So So if I just move the cursor back to the beginning and press play, and that's what we want to do for the rest of our shots. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add some music to our film. So we're going to go to File, and we'll go back to Import. I'm going to import some music, and your music will appear in your project bin here. So I'm just going to drag it underneath where it says A1 for audio. And if I press play, you should see your timeline playing with some music. When you have finished, you need to export this as a video file. So what we do is we go to File, Export Media, and it'll bring up the export settings. So in terms of format, well, this really is down to you, but I'm going to, for now, go to QuickTime, and I'm going to make it into just a PAL DV widescreen for the moment, so it's not a huge file. And then this is the output name, so I want to change that to Camera Shots Lesson 1, and press save. And then I'm going to export, and it'll then render into a finished video file. So when your video is exported, you'll be able to double click on it in the folder that you saved it in, and if you press play, you'll be able to watch your film. Your next activity is to grab a camera, go outside and recreate each of the shots that you've just edited.